Wall Street Memes Casino.
I'm fine.
And Sportsbook.
This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFLTV. I've not heard you do a bomb squad this week.
Bomb squad!
What did you reckon? Didn't see too much.
Nah, look, Deontay looks great, but as I said previously, with both guys, you can talk about mentality, you can talk about camp. Whoever hits who clean on the chin in that ring, sorry, I've got a cashew in my teeth, is ultimately winning by knockout. And Deontay, with his experience and his speed, hopefully he's the first man to do it. And, that's a brilliant fight. You've got 5 amazing fights on the card and can't wait.
How dangerous is Zach?
I mean, you saw it in a Joseph Parker fight. Like, you talk about 21 stone lump that hits you on the side of the head. Like, he's got extreme power. You saw it in the Joe Joyce fight. You saw it in the Parker fight. But he does lack speed and, in my opinion, stamina as well. And I think they've worked hard on his conditioning for this fight. But I don't think it's a fight about conditioning, honestly. Deontay's got to be nice and sharp. 1-2 down the middle, against the southpaw, clean on the chin, right hand, double points, off we go.
Bush.
We're on the jet home. Bush.
Right, what fight are you most concerned about and which fight are you least concerned about?
Wow, that's a good question. Least concerned about Hrgovic against Dubois, because I think Hrgovic knocks him out.
That's a strong statement.
I think in terms of our underdogs in fights, I think there's only really one underdog, and that's Ammo. And I'm not really concerned about Ammo because of his mindset and the camp he's had. He's going to shock the world on Saturday night, and it won't even be a shock when he knocks out Hamza Shiraz, honestly. And I love Hamza Shiraz. He's a really fine gentleman. But like when those tall guys, when they pull out and the chin's in the air and Ammo, bomb, comes in, left hook over the top. Good night, Vienna.
Eddie, I need to ask you about this. It's not clear exactly what's gone on, but what's your understanding of the whole Craig Richards and Willie Hutchinson situation?
I don't really know a lot. I know that a lot was said. Obviously, these two came head-to-head last night in a confrontation. It nearly went off backstage. It nearly went off up there on the stage. It's what it is. It's warfare. Don't expect I always tell you this. Don't expect everyone to behave perfectly all the time when we're putting them in this position. We make the fights. We build it up. We antagonise them. We poke the bear. Don't expect them to say yes, please, thank you. Expect them to say, you're this, you're that, I'm going to knock you the fuck out on Saturday night. That's what you want, right? I mean, ultimately, but we'll keep it respectful, keep your hands to yourselves, go to war on Saturday night, we shake hands after, but until that moment, it's on.
Eddie, announced today that the rematch for Tyson Fury's rematch with Underdogs will take place December 21st here in Riyadh. Again, fast movers here in Saudi Arabia, and the rematch is on, the date's called on. Not surprised, maybe a bit later than what we thought it was going to be?
I think it's good to do that because really, you don't really want a date that's too close. And I know October sounds like a long way away, but if you've got a little niggle or you've got an injury, you don't want to announce a fight and then it gets put back. So that's a nice, safe date for everyone to be ready. Obviously, as we approach Riyadh season, His Excellency will be looking to do an event in October. You've got, obviously, Bivol Beterbiev, should he come through Saturday night. Obviously, there's talks about plenty of other nights as well, but already, hopefully, October and December lining up, and I'm sure he's got much more up his sleeve.
So the press conference that is due for the 25th of this next month, in London to announce the Wembley show. Now, we're assuming that will be Anthony Joshua versus the winner of Hrgovic and Dubois, yes?
Maybe. I mean, I think that's the front runner. But, look, if Deontay Wilder wins in style on Saturday night, I'm sure His Excellency might say, let's reignite that one. The whole world would love to see that. But obviously the priority for AJ is to fight for and win the world heavyweight title. There's a good chance that could be available in September. We'll have to see. But I think AJ's next opponent will definitely be decided probably in the early hours of Sunday morning after the 5v5.
Is there a possibility AJ fights in September could also feature on the FURY-USYK card?
Unlikely.
But not never.
You can never rule it out with His Excellency.
Eddie, did you listen to, I'm sure you did, His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh on Talk Sport today,
yes.
ringing in to speak to Simon Jordan?
I like it, because when he puts it on your toes, everyone gives it the old, His Excellency, and then he comes on Talk Sport, who have been slagging, the whole, new vision for boxing off for so long. It's like, oh, hello, Your Excellency. Oh, hello, we'd love to come out and support your show. So it is what it is. Look, it was brilliant. Turkey stuck it on the toes of Jim White and Simon Jordan. Obviously, they melted, and they'll be out joining the party on Saturday night.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Simon's coming. I think,
He's away, I think.
yeah, Jim White has accepted to come out.
TalkSport are a great outlet for boxing. More the merrier. Let's get them to enjoy this experience out in Saudi Arabia, and look forward to welcoming Mr. White ringside.
Should be quite interesting. There's your man now. Look, not your man, but
Bang. Yeah. I think it's a great fight. Dangerous fight for both men.
Canelo. You'll be working with him on his next one?
Not really. I mean, I think he's speaking directly to His Excellency. Obviously, he's got mandatories galore. You've got Skull, you've got Belanga. I know there's talks of a Crawford fight as well, but we'll have to see. Like I said, anything's possible right now.
Mike Tyson, Jake Paul still go ahead, do you think?
No idea. I hope so, because obviously Taylor Serrano's on the undercard. So I know it wasn't the best look the other day, coming off the plane in a wheelchair, but I hope everyone can be healthy.
All right, Eddie, have you got anything you'd like to add before we
I'll
go?
see you at the press conference tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.